This is Ryan Abraham, Dan Weber, USCFootball.com. Instant analysis here from Boston College, Alumni Stadium. USC upset by Boston College, 31-37. Man, Dan, I don't even know what to say about this one.
Could have been worse. They luckily took a knee in a victory formation at the end, which is probably almost worse than them trying to score the last touchdown. But yeah, this was really bad. I mean, this was a performance that if they whenever else they come up with a performance like this, there's not another team on the schedule that they probably beat with this performance.
And it was a one-dimensional offense for Boston College. We didn't see the final numbers, but it was close to 500 total yards, only 54 passing yards. Quarterback Tyler Murphy had almost 200 yards rushing just himself. Just a dominant offensive performance by Boston College.
Yeah, I mean, they threw it, I think, 13 times. He completed 5.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have thrown it that much. I mean, that was insane that they actually threw the ball that much. Yeah. That was the USC's only chance. And this is one of those nights they could have thrown it right to them, which they did once or so, and they weren't going to catch it and turn it and go the other way. Just an unbelievably bad effort in every way. Terribly confused on defense. Missed so many assignments. Not physical at all. Had no idea many of those plays who was going to tackle the quarterback. I mean, they said, yeah, we didn't know what the assignment was. Which guy was supposed to, miscommunication. Really a bad job preparing this team for this game, I thought, in both ways. I mean, and they got beat. Basically, every one-on-one situation, they pretty much got defeated. Offensive line, defensive line, you name it, they got defeated.
And USC offense started out, Cody Kessler was 6 of 8, 6 different receivers caught passes. Steve Sarkisian said this was the best they had played, and they just lost it. And they stuck with the run, even though they were just miserable on first down, trying to get some yardage. There were a lot of third and longs, and very few third down conversions.
Yeah, we don't know what the final numbers are, but at one time in the third quarter early, I mean, they had already run 12 plays for losses.
Yeah.
I mean, they just, they're running a play and they don't block the linebacker, for example, in the hole. I mean, it's like, how did you think? Did you think he was going to have a heart attack and fall over? I mean, you got to block the guy in the hole. They just got defeated, by the BC kids at the line of scrimmage, and maybe the BC kids weren't paying, attention to the recruiting rankings, and just didn't realize the guy across from him was a 5-star guy, and. They just, BC, they were all fired up. This was one of those perfect storms where, they're doing it for their 9/11 hero and the Ren Bandana game, and, changing their uniforms, which they don't do much around here. And, USC gave them a chance. They're up 17-6 and opened the door and stopped playing defense. And then stop playing offense. And that's a really bad combination.
We're down on the field. Obviously, it wasn't a great effort from USC, but similar to, I believe it was 2006 with Mark Sanchez at Oregon State, and they rushed the field. We saw the same kind of thing here at Boston College, a team that really looked bad against Pittsburgh before. They come out and play really well against USC, but to me it comes down to blocking and tackling. There wasn't a lot of penalties, there wasn't a lot of turnovers. BC blocked and tackled and USC didn't.
Yeah, I mean, football is a physical game, and if you get out physical that badly, I mean, and BC, I thought BC, for example, ran from the sidelines to the huddle quicker than USC was running in the middle of plays that they were running. I mean, it was a stark contrast that BC was the more athletic, more physical. I mean, this is a BC team that a lot of people thought wasn't as good as the team they had last year. And USC was way more athletic than that team. They weren't way more athletic today at all, not even a little bit.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up here. Boston College, USC has a bye week heading into Oregon State. It's going to have to regroup, try to fix some problems. There are a lot of problems with this USC football team right now. For Dan Weber, this is Ryan Abraham. Check out USCFootball.com for lots more.